unwavering commitment displayed by our class of 2023. Each one of you has demonstrated the qualities of perseverance, curiosity, and a thirst for knowledge that makes our school community shine brightly. There is a quote from Michael Scott in The Office that he says, "Sometimes I'll start a sentence and I don't even know where it's going. I just hope I find it along the way." This quote summarizes the essence of learning, the joy of discovery, and the value of embracing the unknown. Education is not just about memorizing facts and figures, it's about exploring, asking questions, and taking risks. You all have embarked on this journey knowing that sometimes the destination isn't clear, but the adventure lies in finding the answers along the way. Today we celebrate not only the end result, the awards and accolades, but also the dedication, the hard work, and countless hours spent studying that have brought us to this point. Behind every achievement, there are countless late nights, early mornings, and sacrifices made in the pursuit of knowledge and growth. Congratulations to each one of you for making this journey and for arriving here. We will start our award ceremony off with the departmental awards. Please welcome Mr. Dunkelbarger to give out the Language and Literature Award.
In order to excel in DP Language and Literature, students need not only to know how to read and write well, but also know why we read and write, and why we need the things that we find in the books, poems, plays, and short stories that we read. The student who earns this award is not just pursuing a good grade, but is someone who understands that ideas, once written, are special, and that if we lose them, we lose much of what makes us who we are, much of what makes us human. Neil Gaiman tells us that stories are lies that tell us things that are true. The student earning this award has learned many truths during her time in language and literature, and I trust that in the years to come she will learn many more. This award goes to Ashley Morales.
For language acquisition, this award goes to the student who not only shows academic excellence in Spanish, but also exemplifies their abilities in the 4 major areas of language learning, which are reading, writing, listening, and speaking. This student has fully embraced the Spanish language, immersing themselves in the literature, discussions, and themes of class, becoming a well-rounded language student, even through some difficult times. This award goes to Morgan Mullins.
This award goes to the student who not only shows academic excellence in individual societies, but also exemplifies the skills of being an informed citizen in a globalized world. This includes excellent research skills, the ability to view multiple perspectives, and continuing to explore the world around them. This award goes to Ashley Morales.
Albert Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited, whereas imagination embraces the entire world, stimulating progress and giving birth to evolution." This award goes to the student whose imagination and creativity epitomizes a good scientist and an IB learner. This student exemplifies the IB learner profile by consistently demonstrating active inquiry, knowledge acquisition, critical thinking, problem solving, risk-taking, and by being balanced and reflected in their scientific endeavors. I am confident that this student will use their imagination not only to embrace the world, but to change it. This award goes to Morgan Mullen.
Good morning. I am Rachel Y. and I teach the DP Mathematics, and I have the pleasure of choosing the Math Award. When I begin thinking about who most deserves the Mathematics Award, I don't look for the student with the highest grade or the best math student in class. Because let's be real, math is hard, right? DP Math, I guarantee you, not a single senior in this room will say that Ms. Y's math class is the easiest class we have in DP. The math is especially hard at the SL level, and let's not even talk about the HL. My seniors would agree. I look for a student that best exemplifies the learner profile. A student who is open-minded and takes risks. A student who pushes themselves further and harder than they ever thought they could. Not more than I knew they could. I look for the student that learns how to think and communicate mathematically. I look for the student who is principled, the student who, when senioritis kicks in, comes into class every day ready to work. And for mathematics, that student is my advice.
It's Mr. Gregory's turn.
The award for music goes to the student who has demonstrated a deep connection with diverse musical material. This student is a dedicated practicing musician. They approach music with fearless wonder and embrace mistakes as a crucial element of the learning process. The world is a better place because this student creates and performs music. This award goes to... Is he here? I'm also handing out the Theater Award. This award goes to the student who embraced discovery through exploration in the arts. The student has a well-balanced view and understanding, seeing things not only as an actor, but from the perspective as a creator, designer, and director. They always tackle projects with an open mind, are patient, and inquisitive. They love to learn about theater from other cultures and do the research to accurately inform their work. This award goes to Keonjane Benjamin Francis.
The student receiving the DP Visual Arts Award exemplifies artistic thinking and behavior in everything he undertakes, and I've already given it away. He is creative, inventive, original in his ideas, and fearless in the exploration of media and his desire to learn about the world and its stories. This student's art reflects his depth of exploration and carries meaning that is both personal and relatable in the expression of human experience and emotion. It has been a pleasure and a particular joy to watch the student grow and develop as an artist over the 6 years that I've been his teacher, and this year in particular. He has become more than a student. He has become an artist whose opinion I respect, whose leadership I admire, and whose creative vision inspires me. The recipient of the Visual Arts Award is Caleb Westover.
Theory of Knowledge Award. Theory of Knowledge is a course designed to push students to be critical thinkers. It's an IB core course that everyone takes, but only nuanced thinkers can really thrive. The TOK Award will go to a student that has actively engaged with the content and demonstrated the unique qualities of a nuanced thinker in a variety of areas of knowledge. This award goes to Miranda.
So I'm a CAS teacher, and CAS helped all of you learn to balance out those rigors of the academic program. You were given the opportunity to grow beyond the boundaries of what you thought you could do in the areas of creativity and activity and service. You served in many areas throughout the community. You created tie-dye shirts, clay things, gingerbread houses. You painted shoes, did origami, made paper flowers, and your projects included organizing the first ever York Academy Talent Show, a successful field day, despite the limitation of having to do it all here in the building, and teaching kindergartners about piñatas, reading first graders an Earth Day book, and all kinds of other crafts. We had a Minecraft mod, we made bracelets, we raised awareness about many things, about cancer and other issues, and we helped at York Fresh Food Farms. I hope you've learned the benefits of balance and doing things that bring your heart joy in the midst of struggles and work. The CAS Award goes to someone who persevered. Okay. To someone who persevered through numerous artistic challenges and took on a project that was outside of their comfort zone. They were able to then reflect on those challenges that they overcame and how they learned and grew through those new experiences. So the CAS Award goes to Ashley.
Is a hard act. The International Baccalaureate Program is the most academically challenged and credit-based transition program offered in American schools. It is more rigorous and more demanding than advanced placement courses and even dual enrollment. The goal of the IBDP is to help students prepare for university demands, both academically and socially, through rigorous coursework in 6 subject areas, as well as areas of critical thinking, existential thinking, and creativity, activity, and service, through personal interest research. These components make up the requirements of the full DP candidate. And the full DP is not for the faint of heart, even in the best of circumstances. Then you throw a global pandemic into the mix, and it makes for a very challenging 2 years. But our 5 candidates have done amazing things, and they will continue to do amazing things. And in recognition of their hard work, dedication, and tenacity towards academic excellence, double cords are awarded to the students who have attempted the full IB diploma. Ezekiel Adames. courses are hard. And students who choose to pursue course certificates know the wherewithal it takes to stay in these courses while not pursuing an Ivy diploma. These students have carefully selected their focus in order to optimize their opportunity for college credit. They have chosen to push themselves in pursuit of their education and their dreams. This year, course cords are awarded to Ashley Moran. The National Honor Society was founded in 1921, and each year more than 1 million students across the country participate in service activities. The National Honor Society is one of the most recognizable organizations on transcripts. The National Honor Society is built on the tenets of leadership, character, service, and scholarship. These students completed 20 hours of personal service each year. They are participants of NHS, as well as hosted a dress drive that yielded more than 100 dresses, partnered with the National Spanish Honor Society to offer winter workshops for families, and engaged in service cleanup at a local park. I invite the 6 senior members of NHS to join me on stage to receive their cords. Ezekiel Adames, Dave Mullins,
Okay, so for the National Spanish Honor Society, the National Spanish Honor Society was founded in 1953 by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese. In over 20 countries and recognized in many universities, the National Spanish Honor Society is one of the largest organizations that is dedicated to and promotes language learning. The National Spanish Honor Society, The National Spanish Honor Society is built on the tenets of leadership, service, character, and the promotion of the Spanish language and culture. It is my pleasure to award these senior members with a red and gold cord symbolizing their dedication to the Spanish language and culture. We have Ezekiel, Morgan, and Moran. Alright, so in addition to the society cords, the National Spanish Honor Society also gives 3 additional recognitions specific to the society. The first is the Certificado de Excelencia, which is awarded to the senior member who has achieved the highest grade point average in Spanish across all 4 years of high school. This award goes to, this award goes to Morano Ramos. The next 2 recognitions are decided by the society members. So we have the Certificado de Servicios, which is awarded to the senior member who has rendered meritus to our chapter. This award goes to Morgan Mullins. And last but not least, we have that of honor. The Premio de Honor is given to the most dedicated senior member who embodies all 4 tenets and that recognition goes to Ezekiel Adames. And next we have National Art Honor Society.
Okay. In 1978, the National Art Education Association, the NAEA, began the NAHS program, the National Art Honor Society program, to inspire and recognize students who have shown an outstanding ability and interest in art. The program supports members in their efforts to attain the highest standards in art scholarship, character, and service, and to bring art education to the attention of the school and community. When I began the York Academy chapter of the National Junior Art Honor Society, because we didn't have high school at the time, during the 2017-2018 school year, our seniors were in the 6th grade. My goal was to form an organization that brought like-minded students together, build the art program at our school, and to find my kindred spirits at York Academy. Now with 23 NAHS members in grades 9 through 12, we've grown into a family of kindreds that are passionate about our love of art and our support of visual arts in our school and community. 6 members of our graduating class have been part of that family for several years now. The class of 2023 in particular will leave a legacy that continues to live on for those of us who stay behind. You may as well just stay there, guys. Parents Night Out was the brainchild of Maya Weiss, and every first Friday going forward, I'll think of her and how much she loves the children that we serve. I'm happy to be able to say I've been part of her first successful business venture. I'll also remember how Morgan organized the creation of 3,000 thank you cards for York healthcare workers during the pandemic, and how Caleb's social media takeover during COVID garnered the most Instagram likes of any of my accounts has ever received. I'll think of Max every single Halloween, and sometimes I'll watch Trick or Treat just so I can remember him. And even though Keon, Janae, and Ezekiel are new to NAHS this year, they've left their mark as well. I'm so glad you were there with us on our biggest trip so far. New York was so much fun. I'm grateful for all of our graduating artists, and it is my honor to present them with the National Art Honor Society honor cord in recognition of their dedication to the organization during their high school years. Please come up when I call your name. Ezekiel Adames, Keonshé Benjamin Abrantes, Max Jimenez Cerda, Morgan Mullins, Maya Weiss, and Caleb Westover.
York Academy community. And a very special welcome to our 2023 graduates. It's my honor and pleasure to be here with you this morning representing the York Academy Foundation. My name is Billy Farrell and I am the chair of the York Academy Foundation. The foundation was established in 2011 at the birth of our school. It is a separate nonprofit organization whose purpose is to financially support the educational interests of York Academy Regional Charter School. We do this primarily by building relationships with individuals and businesses throughout the community in order to raise funds so that our school might continue to provide educational enrichment and enhanced opportunities for our students. We recognize that the cost of college education begins well before students actually enroll in college. The York Academy Foundation is proud to offer a college preparation grant program to the graduating class for the second year in a row. Earlier this semester, we opened up the grant application process for the current graduating class. And today I am proud to officially make grant awards to 6 of our graduating seniors. When I call your name, please come forward to receive your grant award. Morgan Mullins. Moraima Ramos Jimenez. Paige Cagini. Caleb Westover. Maya Weiss. And Ezekiel Adames.
Presidential awards for academic excellence recognize academic success in the classroom. To be eligible, students must meet the requirements, including a grade point average of 3.5 or higher, proficiency in state tests, and teacher recommendations. This year, we commend the following students for their academic achievements: Ashley, Morgan, and Maya. The Presidential Award for Academic Achievement is awarded to students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in their academic subjects, but do not meet the criteria for the Educational Excellence Award. Its purpose is to encourage and reward students who give their best effort, often in the face of special obstacles. This year, we recognize the following students for their academic achievements: Ezekiel.
One of the central tenets of the IB in York Academy is to help our students become global citizens through immersive experiences and, of course, language learning. Students at York Academy have been learning Spanish since kindergarten. The Pennsylvania State Seal by Literacy recognizes students who have attained proficiency in English and one or more other world languages by the time they graduate from high school. Proficiency is determined by class grades, assessments, IB mock assessments, and overall investment into language learning, and language application. This year, the following students have earned the Pennsylvania State Seal by Literacy. Please come up when I call your name. Ezekiel Adames. Alright, so we would also like to recognize our students who have earned additional academic achievements and non-academic achievements as well. Those who have been awarded scholarships by their universities and or the community. I will pause for a second. All right, so for our first additional academic recognition, we have Ezekiel Adames, Penn State Science Fair winner. For the next one, we have Eric Balby Valerio. Each been awarded a $1,000 scholarship to attend Harrisburg Area Community College.
The Outstanding Service Award is part of the graduation requirements here at York Academy. Students participate in service learning and they give back to our York community as well as our York City community as a whole. While the hours are a requirement, a student who receives this award goes above and beyond the hours requirement because it's the right thing to do. This doesn't necessarily mean it's the student who's logged the most hours. This student has made contributions using their time and talents to a variety of activities throughout the year. This year, the Outstanding Service Award goes to Genesis. In addition to the Outstanding Service Award, Genesis has also received a $1,000 scholarship to attend Hackle.
All right, so our next award goes to Esmeralda Machado. Our next award goes to another Penn State Science Fair winner in 2023, which is Ashley Morales. Our next student, our next senior who is being recognized, is one that has been selected to play basketball at Division I NAIA Florida Memorial University, Omarion. Next we have Moraima Ramos, who has been awarded the 4 Chaplains Scholarship. The 4 Chaplains recognizes and honors outstanding members of the society who have been modeling and giving spirit and service to the community and humanity without regard for race, religion, or creed. The student receiving this award is quietly humble, giving, and serves as an inspiration that we can do anything if we are willing to make the sacrifices that are necessary for success. Also, as a 2021 Science Fair winner. Another recognition that we would like to make is for Alex Schwartz, who has been awarded the Albright Scholarship to Grant University.
The Outstanding Leadership Award goes to the student who best represents the interests of UNITE. They are, by definition, what an IB student should be. They are understanding, knowledgeable, noble, caring, risk takers, and thinkers. This student is dedicated to school culture and creating a place where all students feel safe, valued, and appreciated. This year, the student who exemplifies these qualities is Morgan Mullins. In addition to this award, Morgan was a 2023 Penn State Science Fair winner and has been awarded the McKinney ACE Scholarship and the BC Out-of-State Incentive Scholarship from Bridgewater College. The next student we would like to recognize is Maya Weiss. The Voice of Democracy Scholarship through the Redline VFW. She has been named an All-American Academic Swimmer and a Penn State Science Fair winner in 2023. From Elizabethtown College, where Maya plans to attend, she earned the E-Town Excelsior Scholarship, Business Scholarship, and Hatchet Blue Jay Scholarship.
All right. Next, we have Caleb Westover. He has also received the Raider Success Scholarship from Shippensburg University. We have also another 2023 Penn State Science Fair winner, Paige Kajini. A Gator grant and a Kaufman grant. And next we have Mrs. Chester.
Reading like this time. You're doing a great job. The 2023 Pen and Plume York Academy Student Creative Yearbook would not have happened without the creativity, dedication, planning, and organization of 3 of our seniors. I would like to thank these students for taking on the challenge and recognize them for their hard work, staying late and working in evenings and weekends on their own time to ensure the exceptional quality and completion of the 2nd issue of the York Academy Pen and Plume. I want to especially recognize this year's Editor-in-Chief, Caleb Westover, for his commitment to yearbook staff and to his exceptional leadership in the implementation of this year's theme and adherence to our submission deadline. He kept all of us on schedule, including me, and showed tremendous creativity, dedication, and work ethic as this year's editor. This book absolutely would not exist without him. Caleb, Paige, and Morgan, it has been a pleasure working with all 3 of you this year, and I hope you will continue sharing your skills in journalism with your college publications. If you do, please let me know so I can buy a copy. When I call your name, please come up to receive a cord from the Quill and Scroll Society recognizing distinction in school journalism. Caleb Westover, Morgan Mullins, and Paige Wilson.
Academy speaking over students, and that is, you can do hard things. It is common for our minds to doubt our capabilities when faced with daunting tasks, but this student's achievements are proof that perseverance, determination, and belief in oneself can lead to incredible accomplishments. The Silver Shield Award represents a student who has faced their hard things and fought an inward battle. By facing and conquering difficult challenges, this student has demonstrated that he is capable of overcoming obstacles and achieving excellence. It is evident that he has not only excelled academically, but has also nurtured his emotional well-being and his athletic abilities. This well-rounded approach to personal growth is truly deserving of recognition. I am so proud to present this award to Omari.
Ms. Tiana Reed has given us the idea of this award, and it is called the Endurance Award. And it is for endurance of the human soul, and it shows its divine grandeur and its alliance with the infinite. The Endurance Award is given to a student who is steadfast despite adversity, and while life may be unkind and often unfair, they still show up, except for today. And so even when they fall, they never quit. This year's Endurance Award goes to Quintera. Somebody call her and tell her. Just take a picture. She's real busy at the dentist. That's what she said. Okay, take her picture. It's a surprise, I promise. Our final awards today are the Grit Awards. Grit as determined by Angela Duckworth, the pioneer of the growth mindset, and the power of yet means having passion and persistence for long-term goals. Grit isn't talent, it isn't luck. It isn't how immensely for a moment you want something. It is holding steadfast to that goal, even when you fall down, even when you screw up, even when progress towards that goal is halting or slow. And the road to graduation has required an amount of grit from each of you. And you face adverse learning environments in the midst of that global pandemic, and you've shown perseverance and persistence. When determining the recipient of this award, I thought about who would best fit this definition. And I wanted it to go to someone who has experienced success despite setbacks, who continually push forward without complaint. And while you may have experienced frustration, you have remained communicative, understanding, and willing to learn and grow from constructive feedback. And then I couldn't pick just one. So this year there are 2 students receiving the Grit Award. The first student I met my first year at York Academy, and this student did not let anything distract them from their focus. And in the years since, they've grown into a person that teachers can rely on, who works hard on every assignment, every time. The first student to earn this year's Grit Award is Rainier Caceres. The second student I did not meet in person until last year, but we spent a wonderful summer together in summer school, virtually. And it has been a struggle. But we kept at it, and she kept at it. And she overcame the immense challenges that were put in front of her. And it wasn't always awesome. There were hard meetings with parents, and there were tears. And I'm so, so proud that she's here today. My favorite things about this student are her sense of humor and her ability to laugh at herself and her willingness to help others. It is my pleasure to award this Grit Award to Genesis student.